Hello and welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of Challenge Accepted. My name is Tallzz, I'm going to be your host, and we are going to start off Episode 1 at Cereal Killerz Kitchen, where we take on the Cereal Killerz Challenge.
Big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette. Ride around the city with a stick all black. Try with a poker, we with all that.
First day one, first challenge. We pull up.
And to be honest with you, I didn't read the itinerary. So I didn't really know I was going to be in this particular competition.
So we're sitting there, and the first impression is creepy. It's creepy because the way the store is set up is it's all blocked out, right? You can't see anything in the inside. And all you can see, not even in lights. I wish I could tell you like flashing lights like Mr. Showtime popping, but it isn't. It just says the Cereal Killerz, and it's in this font that looks like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger. It just looks horrific. And it's like almost like cat claws down the side of it. It's intimidating. And then you open the door. When you open the door, it's a complete opposite change.
They got a beautiful display of any cereal you could possibly think of. Like, yeah. It's crazy.
Both walls are covered, wall to wall, from as high to the bottom. It's all cereal boxes. And not just like, hey, go pick up some cereal boxes from the store and we're just gonna stick them on the wall. We're talking about cereal that's no longer even being made right now.
I'm not really a cereal person, but when I entered it, I'm like, damn, what the hell did I sign up for?
Like, whether it was Twinkies, whether it was a limited edition, Waffle Crisp, whatever the case was, it was there. Again, the day and night versus being outside and inside, even though it's all those colors, it was pretty scary.
So how did Cereal Killerz come to be?
So Cereal Killerz, my husband loves cereal, and so does my daughter 1,000 times over. They'll eat it morning, noon, night, you name it, they'll eat cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is their favorite. My husband and I were basically looking for a small business to open, and we decided that out of the millions of things in his brain, this was going to be the easiest one to get up and running. So yeah, that's how it came to be. And then we just added ice cream and everything else on top of that.
So what would you say your favorite dishes and what is the most popular?
Let's see, my favorite, I like a mix of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Honey Made s'mores mixed with cereal called, it's just real Honey Made cinnamon. And so they're like little cinnamon graham crackers. So that mixed with ice cream and caramel is amazing. I also like to throw a Twix in there just for that chocolate component. Our favorite is probably going to either be the Ferrero Shake that we have, which has actual real Ferrero candies blended inside with Nutella, caramel sauce, pecans, and we also have one called the Cookies and Cream Pop-Tart that's extremely popular, and we use the Oreo O cereal in that one as well as an Oreo Pop-Tart blended inside and on top.
Wow. So how many types of cereal do you have in-house right now?
We probably have about 100 plus that we keep in stock in each of the stores.
And how many milks?
We have, let me see, probably about 8 milk options, maybe 10, because we have all of the whole 2%, 1%, 0%, almond, soy, coconut, lactose-free, and oat.
Wow. Oh my gosh, so you can make things vegan if you need to and everything.
Absolutely. Except for the ice cream, as of right now, we don't have a non-dairy option. We are looking into that though. But you can get our iced coffees with alternative milks, and you can get our cereal bowls with alternative milks as well.
Awesome. Well, how long have you guys been here?
We got at this location about 9 months. We got and opened this one kind of in the middle of COVID, in the middle of the pandemic. We opened them in August 2020. Our original store opened back in June of 2019, but we did have to shut that first location down due to COVID, unfortunately.
Now, I already told you how crazy it was to see this building for the first time and then what happens when you walk in the inside. But now we have the challenge. So our first challenge is the cereal bowl challenge, okay? So it's a large bowl, right, with a gallon of milk in cereal, And not just any cereal.
That there's over 130 different types of cereal in this challenge alone with a gallon of milk, and I thought I was in over my head and also a little nervous because I am lactose intolerant.
I've seen 4 filled bowls of cereal of all kind and 4 gallons of milk, 1 gallon for each opponent. And I was like, I'm lactose intolerant, man. How the hell am I gonna do this?
To eat an entire bowl of cereal that has 136 different flavors? What? And on top of that, I got the wrong milk.
I was nervous to attempt the Cereal Killerz cereal challenge because I've seen it all over the internet and it looked absolutely insane. I don't know anyone that has actually completed the challenge, and I was just thinking, what am I getting myself into?
I'm looking at this plate, not even a plate, it's a what do they call those? It's a container, it's a big old container, like, of cereal. So I'm just looking at it like, I'm supposed to eat that. Okay, we'll see what happens.
You tell me you have this large bowl, right? It looks like something you would mix paint in, or I don't know, Dexter's Laboratory, but you have this large bowl, and then you just casually go through 130 different flavors and types of cereal and put it in there. That's what we're up against.
Okay, so can you explain the challenge to us?
So the challenge is insane. It's as many cereals as we can possibly fit into the bowl. So every cereal we have in store, we pour inside of that bowl. So it's about 100 plus cereals mixed into the bowl. You have 1 hour to complete the challenge. You do have to finish all of the cereal. You do not have to finish all of the milk. We've had a lot of flack. Apparently a whole gallon of milk will kill you. So we don't force you to drink the whole gallon of milk anymore, but you do have to drink or eat the entire bowl of cereal. Once you complete the bowl, if you complete the bowl, you do receive a refund. You also will receive a $25 gift card to Cereal Killerz, a free t-shirt, as well as your picture up on our wonderful walls.
Wow. How many people have used this challenge?
We've had about 3 eaters do it so far out of about 50. So your odds, just you pray that they're in your favor if you do the challenge. A secret menu, yes. So our Instagram or our TikTok is pretty much going to have all of your secret items. Anything we post there, you can come in store and ask for. However, because cereals do come and go, you may end up losing one of those secret items. So if you see something you like, come in and get it as soon as possible.
Oh my goodness. Hear that? Boom, 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 boom. Oh gosh. Oh my god. So you got Alright. Hold on, wait. Let's make sure everybody's ready, and I gotta hit the timers.
I gotta check the consistency. I don't know.
You guys getting a lot of leeway right now.
Alright, well.
Okay, wait. I gotta hit the timers. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. You think those little bites are gonna get you somewhere?
Yeah, this is a little bit. This is my mouth. What's going on here?
Is it the spoon? Alright, you guys.
Why you touch my tip, bro?
Sorry, bro. On your tip,
My brain is trying to find out what's going on.
Place your bets, you guys.
My brain is like,
Right here, the winner.
It's like being in detention. You think it's been 30 minutes. It's only been 4. you got an hour to do this.
It's been 4 minutes?
Yeah.
That's all it's
That's
been.
it. 4 minutes, sir.
4 minutes.
You're 4 minutes into an hour-long challenge.
It's gonna be an hour after this. I'm gonna tell you something gonna happen an hour after this.
Our bathroom closed.
I saw it. I was like, look at this.
As like the competition kept going and that cereal got soggier, I'm such a heavy texture person. I was getting so grossed out. I just told myself, do not be the first person to drop out. You cannot be the first person to drop out in this challenge. You can make it through the entire thing, but that soggy cereal was disgusting.
Speaking of disgusting, do you remember the incident that they now call blue bubbles? tell us about blue bubbles and how you remember it.
So I remember
Blue bubbles. Oh, you didn't know. Okay, blue bubbles. Sad. Not tragic, but just sad.
We had an incident. I'm sure you've heard of it. The blue bubbles.
Oh man, blue bubbles? Disgusting. To be honest with you, I can't believe what I witnessed.
We're sitting there in the competition. Again, I wish I could tell you when in the competition, but in the heat of the moment, you gotta believe me for this. At some point in the competition, a little guy walks in. Now, while we're doing this, there's customers that coming in, there's owners, there's people that work there, there's people cheering us on, and this little guy walks in with a mask on his face, because everyone has a mask. It's a pandemic. We get it, right? And kid walks in, mom right behind him, and this little guy literally just
Just does a one take. Just.
blue stuff came out of his mouth. It wasn't even like he tried, it just fell out. And he was wearing a mask and it got all over his mask, on his clothes, and I just felt so terrible and I was so shocked.
In front of us, as we were eating cereal, liquid, in little chunks as well. And guess what? It was blue. It was blue. And it was, he threw up on his mask and he shut down like a robot. Ugh.
Like he just powers off.
If you ever done customer service, and in customer service they say unplug the modem, plug it back in after 10 seconds, it felt like that's what happened with this kid. He literally just bends over, shoulders hunch, shimmies for just a little bit, just a little shimmy, and proceeds to like vomit blue stuff. And his mask did a great job. It shattered it, or not shattered, it splashed it everywhere, and then just, that's it.
He's gonna throw up. He's gonna throw up.
I'm not gonna show them nonstop hours.
Oh, the glasses came off. That's how you know it's serious. Can we get the Caesar, can you get the trash out? Thank you.
Hello. Look what you guys did.
Okay.
You okay, kid?
It's a sign.
Is that right?
Okay.
Carlos.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
It's part of the challenge.
No domino effects.
I'm so glad I'm not the type to throw up when I see that stuff.
I know. Stop it. I don't like to look on either one of y'all's face.
And so you had the visual of the vomit, but it's blue. Now, I mean, you can use your imagination of what it could have been, but he's vomiting blue. There was no color that looked like anything that's like vomit color. Here's blue vomit, kid slumped over, spewing everywhere. It's on the floor.
He's like, yep, this is it. This is defeat. This is where I die.
And everybody on the line is thinking about losing this. Why? Because at this point, I already told you what the cereal tastes like. It's already mush for most of them that used to have the full gallon. The whole line was gonna lose it. And all we had at the bottom to look at was blue bubbles.
Like, I was just wondering, is this real life? Did this really just happen?
You ever watch somebody throw up and look down at your bowl of 136 different cereals that's mushy? No, I don't think you have. Trust me, I have. It is not fun.
That's disgusting. We're eating cereal, soggy cereal at this point, and that did not look appetizing whatsoever.
As the kid gets whisked away by the parent to the bathroom, and the little guy's okay, but if there's a time that you don't want that to happen, I'm pretty sure it's not during a food competition. That's just my guess.
Thanks, kid. Thanks.
Stop it! Stop looking over here. Look at
Did
the
you just see what just happened off camera?
What the?
Little man came in here and just threw
No
up.
camera got that.
Little man walked in with the mask on and threw up, and it came out blue. And I don't know about y'all, but
There's questions. There's questions.
No.
my brain is like, we got to option out.
There's cereal.
Way out.
Focus on the cereal.
Cereal,
You guys
to look like it.
officially have.
No, don't talk about it.
No.
Don't talk about it. Fight Club.
Come on, you're gonna get
Stop.
disqualified, man.
No. Look at the glass. What are you doing?
I'm eating.
I can't believe that just happened. Like, you can't make that up.
No, you can't.
He's like, all right, you got to put it up.
We could have planned that if you wanted to.
Slushy, icy.
Oh my god. If it starts smelling,
I'm locked in. I'm locked in like it's a championship event or maybe the wild card of your favorite team trying to make it to the playoffs. And I look over and here's Carlos, okay? That energy. You'll hear me say that over and over again. Like, that kid's energy is ridiculous. It's like he has energy and he doesn't know any better. Like, I feel like we can call Carlos the Honey Badger. Doesn't give a shit about anything. At some point, Honey Badger decides he's going to go medieval on us. Like, literally, he starts using his hands.
I'm gonna use my hands, right? I'll be in
As long as you eat it. And it stays down.
You want to do it?
Use your hands. Use your hands.
That's a new strategy. This is not a smart strategy. I just want to go on record to say this is not a smart strategy.
all right, let's try it.
I gotta take a break.
Scooping the food out of the bowl. And as he's doing it, he's laughing. And it's not a methodical laugh like, ha ha ha, this is my secret weapon, like an anime where the villain tells you the last part right before to be continued. No, he was nervously laughing like, hey, you guys are looking at me, and as long as you give me some type of energy, I'm gonna respond doing something wild. And he did. And as he's doing it, he almost lost it. There was a few shovels that he did in his mouth where he was doing way more than his brain could keep up, and he almost lost it. I was hoping he was, because I was already on the fence the whole time already. And he didn't. I don't know how he did it, but he gained composure and he was able to finish through. But at the time, wasn't the best strategy, but it does fit him, being the Honey Badger, not giving up about anything. So I sat there the whole time. I'm watching the line, okay? The Honey Badger keeps doing wild stuff, moving up, eating cereal. Kay's doing what she's doing. Tallzz is doing what she's doing. There's no way I'm gonna catch them. if I even tried, whether I added more milk, whether I just ate the cereal raw, whatever it was probably going to lead to blue bubbles. We already had a round of it. We didn't need it again. So I made a business decision. I made an executive decision. And I said, you know what? The pace is slowing down. People are contemplating whether or not they're going to lose their stuff or not. Let me just go ahead and make a decision so I can live and fight another day.
Whew. What you contemplating, sir? What are you contemplating, sir?
1 point.
1 point. Are you tapping out? You're on the board regardless. You just got to make it up on other episodes.
I'm out.
Oh!
Seeing Ron quit gave me that extra boost. I think me, Kumar, and Tallzz felt that like, okay, we may have a chance to win this. Having someone already off the board, that just gives us the little edge and push that we needed to keep going forward.
When I saw Ron bow out, I was actually kind of happy because that means I wasn't dead last and therefore I had some sort of standing in the very first challenge.
So, yeah, I pushed the bowl away. And as soon as I did that, oh, you should have heard the crowd. You should have seen the look on the people that were eating. They were like, I guess in a lull. They were like numb. It was no energy whatsoever. But as soon as I did that, that was like an energy boost into the competition. You're welcome. You could see the fact that they were now hungry more than ever. Some of them had more guaranteed points now. Others were like, wow, if this is real and this can happen, get your game face on. So because of that, me sliding the bowl away and making an executive decision, you're welcome.
What was the thought process?
I don't think I'm gonna catch those two. Tall is on a whole nother level. Tall is eating more than her height. Then Kay is doing it too. I'm like, your energy is keeping you. Your energy is keeping you.
Hey, but you right now.
Exactly. It's soggy. It tastes like everything you don't think it tastes like.
You have at least 3 points right now. The guys remaining have at least 3 points right now. Whoever taps next gets 3 points.
And I know no one else is gonna fucking tap. So I had to do it.
I didn't think that anyone was really gonna give out in the first competition. I figured everybody was gonna at least try to fight for it. I really didn't even know giving up was an option, honestly. But it brought excitement to the room. You know, it gave us a second wind. Oh, we can't do this. We got at least 3 points now, because you know, third place gets 3, second place gets 5. I mean, it was just the energy we needed, and he did it just so he can have his moment on the episode.
I made a business decision. This is what's good for business, okay? You can't have me, the face of the show, the brand, the icon, the main event. You can't have me sit there and lose my guts on TV. Nobody wants to see that. Maybe from the other ones, not from me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands.
They're never gonna want to eat cereal again. I'm never doing it.
Congratulations, guys. Okay. That's the time.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. They're coming out to judge.
Yeah, so I'm gonna 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Yes! Energy, man.
So congratulations, Carlos. You have 7 points on the board.
Let's go!
You have 5 points.
Let's go!
You have 3 points.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
But you got 3. And so you have 1.
That passes out into the bowl.
Okay. Now,
Yes!
if I can get.
I'm gonna puke, don't mind me. Look, again, lactose intolerant. I was eating as much as I could, and I did not feel great whatsoever. But when the judge came in, the owner actually as well, came in and judged me declared me as the winner, I was shook. I was like, no way. I actually lactose intolerant kid, actually won the cereal challenge. That's crazy. And I can't believe, I didn't believe I was winning. I was just giving up the scoops as well, but I was, again, soggy. It wasn't good. But seeing Tallzz and Kumar not finish, and just me being the winner, I can't believe it. I was happy as hell. Happy as hell.
Big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette. Yeah. Ride around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Made $1 million and I can't go back. Got a lot of jewelry on me, man, you can't hold that. 12 asking better, tell him that.